Today, we're going to be looking at more examples of multiplication of fractions. If you take a look at this example, it says 14 times 3 over 7. 14 right here is a whole number. So that means that 14 is the same thing as saying 14 over 1. That is what it means. So in this case, I can rewrite this as 14 over 1 times 3 over 7. This is the same thing. 14 over 1 is the same thing as 14. So now, how do we solve this problem? 7 can divide 7 and it can also divide 14. Remember, in one of our previous videos, we explained the multiplication of fractions using the cancellation method. So in this case, 7 is a common factor of 7 and 14. So I would say that 7 in 7 is 1 and 7 in 14 is 2. If you take a look at this, nothing can divide anymore. So I will multiply out the numerators and denominators. 2 times 3 gives me 6. 1 times 1 gives me 1. So in that case, my final answer is going to be 6 over 1 or 6, because 6 over 1 is the same thing as 6. Okay, let us take a look at another example for you to better understand the concepts right here. Second example, 1 over 4 times 36. 1 over 4 times 36. 36 is a whole number which can be rewritten as 1 over 4 times 36 over 1. That means I can rewrite this problem set this way, because 36 is the same thing as 36 over 1. So right now, I can go ahead to divide 4 and 36. They have a common factor of 4. So 4 in 4 is 1. 4 in 36 is 9. And if you take a look at this, you will realize that nothing can divide anymore. So 1 times 9 is 9 over 1 times 1 is 1. So if you take a look at this, 9 over 1 is the same thing as 9. So my final answer is 9. Alright, let's take a look at another example to still better understand these concepts. 3 over 20 times 30 over 27. Let's take a look at this. 3 and 27, they have a common factor of 3. So in that case, it's going to be 3 here, 1, 3 in 27, 9. Okay. Also, 30 and 20, they have a common factor of 10. So I will say 10 in 30 is 3. 10 in 20 is 2. Okay, it's becoming interesting. If you take a look at this is 3 in the number as a numerator. This is also 9. 3 and 9 also have a common factor of 3. So that means 3 can divide 3 right here, and that is going to give me 1. And 3 in 9 right here is going to give me 3. So in this case right now, I can conclude by saying 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 3 is 6. So my final answer is 1 over 6. Very easy. Very easy. I believe you are getting this concept. Let us take a look at another example. But before I solve this problem, I would like you to pause this video and go ahead to solve this problem. Alright, go ahead and pause the video. Alright, let's take a look at this problem set. 24. You will agree with me that 24 is the same thing as 24 over 1, right? So I can rewrite this problem set as 5 over 16 times 24 over 1, right? If you take a look at this, you realize that 4 can divide 16, right? And that is going to give me 4. 4 can divide 24, and that's going to give me 6. Okay? If you also take a look at this, you realize that something can still divide. This is 4. This is 6. 2 is still a common factor, right? 2 is a common factor right here. 2 is a common factor of 4 and 6. So 2 in 4 is 2. 2 in 6 is 3. So in that case, you will realize that nothing can divide anymore. So I will multiply out 5 times 3. That is 15. 2 times 1, that is 2. Very good. In one of our videos, we learned how to convert from improper fraction to a mixed fraction. Taking a look at this fraction, you realize this is an improper fraction. Let us convert to mixed. 2 in 15 is 7. It's going to remain 1, and then over 2. So that means your final answer is 7 whole number 1 over 2. That is your final answer. Alright, this is interesting. Let's take a look at one more example, and then I will give you one problem set as your homework. 6 times 2 whole number 1 over 6. How do I solve this problem set? You will agree with me that I can rewrite this problem set as this. 6 is a whole number, which is the same thing as 6 over 1, right? Times, this is 2 whole number 1 over 6. This is a mixed fraction, which we have dealt with in one of our videos. Let us convert this to an improper fraction. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 13 over 6. Okay, so now how do we go ahead to solve this problem? You will realize right here that 6 can divide. 6 in 6 is 1. 6 in 6 is 1. So that means that I can go ahead to say that 1 times 13 is 13 over 1 times 1 is 1. 13 over 1 is 13. So my final answer is 13. Very easy. I'm sure it is easy for you guys right now. We have dealt with 5 examples. I want you to solve this problem set. 25 times one whole number 1 over 15. Solve this problem and put your answer in the comment section below, and we will be able to tell you if you are right or wrong. I will be able to put you in the right path. Alright, if you are new on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and click on the bell to turn on your notification so you don't miss any of our videos. See you in the next class.